Good morning, grade 8s. Welcome to the live memo of our final class test 2F. Now, the first question deals once again with laws of exponents. Instruction is to use the laws of exponents to simplify the following and leave your answers in exponential form. 1.1.1, we have negative 6y to the power 7 multiplied by 7y to the power 6. And here we can multiply our two coefficients or numbers in front of the variables. We can multiply them together. Negative 6 times 7 gives us negative 42. Once again, just use your calculator if you're not certain or unsure of that product. And please remember the negative sign. And then the powers of y is y to the power 7, y to the power 6. The product of them, we can add the exponent. 6 plus 7, or 7 plus 6 rather, gives us 13. The mistake that many of you made here is that you multiplied the exponents for some reason, even after you've added them in previous examples. 1.1.2, we've got negative 2 multiplied, so that's multiplied, it's being multiplied with a bracket. Notice that the entire bracket here is raised to the power 0. So by now we know that this will simplify to negative 2 multiplied by 1, because the bracket is just 1. It is being raised to the power 0. The negative 2 is not affected by that power, so it is only multiplied by the answer there, which is 1. It is not also part of the 1. But then what the mistake that many of you made here was you forgot about the plus 2, because that is still part of this calculation. So plus 2, and negative 2 times 1 is just negative 2, plus 2, and that answer of course is 0. Again, use your calculator if you are uncertain so that you can avoid making mistakes. 1.1.3, we have a fraction here once again, and we are applying the exact same process that we've done with all our previous fractions, and that is to look at both the numerator, look at that separately and simplify that, and then look at the denominator and simplify that if it needs simplifying. In this case, our denominator, it is already simplified as it is, so we will just look at the numerator to simplify that and then divide afterwards. So in our numerator, we've got a product. Now, there's no brackets here this time, but that doesn't mean that those negatives are sort of acting as operations. So they are not subtractions, they are simply just belonging to the 4. So it's negative 4 and it's negative 9. These are still just factors being multiplied with each other. So I can multiply my negative 4 and my negative 9 to give me a positive 36, because that's the product of 4 and 9 is 36. A negative and a negative gives us the positive. Then for my powers of a, I've got a, I keep my base and I add my 3 and my 4 to give me 7. And then for my powers of b, I've got 7 and 6 as my exponent. So 7 plus 6 is 13. And that is all divided by negative 9, a to the power 7, b to the power 8. And that was already there. Now, again, please do not forget that you still need to divide here. So I've got now a simplified numerator, which is that numerator that resulted from the product in the top there, and I'm dividing by negative 9, a to the power 7, b to the power 8. 36 divided by 9 is negative 4. Again, just check with your calculator so that you don't do all kinds of weird stuff. 36 divided by negative 9 gives us negative 4. Okay, so just use your calculator to make sure. Then a to the power 7, a to the power 7 divided by a to the power 7. A to the power 7 divided by a to the power 7 gives us a to the power 7 minus 7, which is a to the power 0. And then b to the power 13 over b to the power 8 gives us 13 minus 8 there, and that is b to the power 5. Now, many of you made the mistake of leaving the a as part of your answer. But remember, it's a to the power 0, so a to the power 0 is 1. So you are going to then end up with negative 4 times 1 and times that b to the power 5, which is of course simply just negative 4 b to the power 5. So the a is not, there's no more a's left, it's gone. So that is why you do not write the a in your answer.